Ay, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC Wildcard matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Breida, the Dolphin ball.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 30-yard line.
On second down, Tua. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Tagovailoa's pass.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. On first down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. It's a foot race. Past the 20, 10, and they will score a pick-6 for the Texans TV. And we'll see if that pick-6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
21-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Hill on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Matt Breida on the
success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Oh, now Breida loses it.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Washington, his first carry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
24-yard line.
13 yards remaining on second down. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown.
Complete to
Devontae Parker there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. He's got daylight, the 20. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
To throw is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it.
Get him, bitch!
Finding room at the 30. And he'll have this.
Did all that run just to bring that shit back.
Out of bounds. That puts a good dent into their first down setback. It's a pickup of 16.
The 33-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Mike, 57.
To throw again on second down. Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Buying time to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. He's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Kyle Van Noy just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get it. 51's the mic.
Another try after the first down sack.
Give me that.
Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. 3rd and long. It's Watson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it.
What the fuck?
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
A beautiful fake. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 28-yard line.
Second and 12. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. Watson's the reception, good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
Let's go!
It's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
On 18-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Texans will burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At the Dolphins' 15-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Connie! What you doing? Hey, you want the phone?
Out of the gun, Watson. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Miss.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
Yo, Tua is bailing you out.
Team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation
Got
if
him!
they decide to take a shot.
It's caught inside the 25. Now a timeout taken.
Complete.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st down, Miami.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the play.
You ready to get another one of those?
But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
You think you ready to get another one of those?
One more shot before the clock runs out.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. The final shot before the break. Watson. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wildcard matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Oh my God, he was a stuffing right there when he spent.
In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Texans over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bless you.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
I'm only going to tackle him down if I know it's a good tackle. And you ain't ready to keep bobbing and weaving.
Action, it's Watson sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll go deep, right? Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10.
Kill him.
A quick throw outline to Fuller. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That was it right there. I needed that
first. Second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You can't block me. Tight dog.
On second down, Mostert. Some space here. Touchdown, Houston. Raheem Mostert, 34 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game is, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
You talking about me?
Now
you talking about me?
A little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement.
I bet you wouldn't. I bet you wouldn't.
Against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Dolphins.
1-on-1.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now this time, Tua is going to throw. And his pass is intercepted.
I hit the wrong button.
Picked off near the 44.
That mean I meant to throw to the running back. I thought it was triangle.
You can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the years.
I was going, exactly, it was one-on-one, you and him.
He's probably doubting himself a little bit.
I hit the wrong button.
Adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
That should have been a big six.
Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates
you're
ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Damn, I hit the wrong button. I seen you playing the shit that's supposed to play the running back. I'm thinking the running back was fucking
third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10.
Oh, hell.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and starve themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Throwing on third down, Watson. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
What's that, Brooklyn?
Johnson on the counter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Operating from the gun. Watson steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it.
Fumbling.
Works it to the 30-yard line.
That's easy work right there.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a number.
And he can't find anywhere to go.
I mean, the crazy part is I wasn't even supposed to touch him. That shit's funny.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
But you was already sacked. That shit's so phony. That shit grew. No, I'm saying you was already sacked. Like, before I even touched him, I was trying to run down, and it made me do that.
They'll try to run it in.
Fumble!
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Here's a toss play right to Mostert.
What?
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
These niggas don't got no linebackers.
2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Texans will add on to their lead. He certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
2 and now on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
At the 20-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Mostert a first down carry. This will wind up only getting him a couple. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. After the run, Watson going to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dez Bryant, 26 yards. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
His kick.
And this one through the uprights and good.
The score, Texans 34, Dolphins 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is Jakeem Grant. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Texans.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So that flag will cost them 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Devontae Harris. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Watson rolling to his left. He's going to take. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field.
My phone.
And maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up
I
a
wasn't even looking.
From the gun, it's Tua. And it's caught by Parker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins
on play action. Here's Tua. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Get the fuck out of here.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary to really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Got it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st down, Miami.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Too slow.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just
O.J.
under 40
Howard.
seconds to go in the game. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. He can run for it, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this
That's one thing I wish I could do with Brady.
I have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to
bail
that
out
point.
so much if I could do that.
That finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Kickoff for Miami.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans, and the ball is knocked out. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
Damn,
you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to
How the fuck I
practice,
didn't
right,
grab
that
it?
you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Practice motherfucking grandmother.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5.
That shit family. Ain't no way he went around niggas like that.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout.
That nigga move like
they'll
he
stop
ain't
the clock
good
with 24 seconds to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball caught free.
Oh, my God, I had it.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
You said what, dummy?
Watson, off play action. They'll roll him out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And this one will be brought back to the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now...
And now here's another interception.
Suspension, bitch.
And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
Suspension, bitch.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the